Hello everyone, happy Wednesday. I'm sorry, I just turned my lights off. I just finished filming Tuesday's video actually. It's a sponsored one, so I needed to get that done today. And my lights have completely dried out my eyeballs. So I've turned those off. So you're going to have to look at me in the dark for a little bit. Okay, so today, not a lot of sewing done today. We had dentist appointments and I've just been working on this sponsored video today. I'm still trying to decide what I want to do. I ideally would have also gone ahead and filmed Friday's video right now. But I just don't know what I want to do for Friday right now. I have a ton of ideas. I'm just trying to, the thing that with the channel that I really want to try and balance is that I don't want to have like a ton of plans videos right in the row, or then a ton of make videos right in the row, or whatever, or, you know, a ton of the same type of videos. I really like to sprinkle things in and out of, together so that there's something for everyone and it doesn't get too bland. That's really my goal. So I'm trying to think of something, or decide, I guess, what will be good for Friday. And instead of pushing it and rushing it right now to do it today, just because I'm all made up and have clothes on and everything set up. I mean, I normally wear clothes. That came out wrong. But, you know, like actually properly dressed and made up. I think I may just wait and do it tomorrow. Just get the Skillshare video done and all edited and get that submitted just to have that. Not that it's a weight on me, but you know, it's just a little more higher stakes. And then decide what I want to do for Friday. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing today. So I'm working a lot today, but it's a lot of behind the scenes computer work that I'm doing today. So not a lot of sewing to show you. But yeah, I will tell you. Okay, let me tell you about the rabbit hole I fell down into today. So I got an email from Minerva saying something about, it was just like their regular newsletter that came out talking about summer rayons. Love a good summer rayon. So I clicked on the link and basically it was all of their art gallery art gallery rayons, which are absolutely gorgeous. Of course, with art gallery, it does not make sense for me to buy them from Minerva because I can buy them, it's a US thing, so I can buy them much cheaper here in the US than I can, especially with the exchange rate for the UK. So I was looking through, and just oohing and eyeing. So I thought, well, I'll get on fabric.com and see what they've got and if there's anything that, you know, because they carry art gallery as well, as do other independent people. But then I was like, I'll just kind of look and see what they've got. So I got on to fabric.com and I was looking at their art gallery rayons. Art gallery rayons are just gorgeous. But they're about, you know, anywhere from $15 to $16 a yard. So they're not inexpensive. You know, they're not horribly expensive, but they're not inexpensive. So I put a few that just in my, I like to put a whole bunch of stuff in my cart and then whittle it down. It's like a game I play. My sister does the same thing, but with like clothing. And then she usually ends up not buying anything, which I'm usually the same way too. But then after that, I decided to go look at Telio because Emily Hallman, if you are familiar with her, she's on Instagram mostly, and she has a blog, but she's a phenomenal. If you've not heard of her, I will leave a link down to her Instagram down below. She's amazing. She uses a lot of Telio fabric though, and so I'm like, I wonder what Telio's got in their rayons. Gorgeous things, so much so, and much cheaper. So that's those rayons were like $8 to $10, $11-ish a yard, so quite a bit cheaper, and just beautiful. And my that cotton voile that I bought, the yellow that has the really pretty print on it that I got from Style Maker Fabrics, that I made the wrap dress out of, the B6543. They have that. That's a Telio print, and they have it in a red colorway. Although I'm saying this, you guys are gonna all go buy it. I get so many compliments on that dress. I thought they also have it in the mustard colorway as well over there. And I thought about buying some more, but I don't know. I love that dress and I love that fabric, but do I want, it's such a standout fabric. I don't know that I necessarily need more. You know, like it's one, you know, just enjoy it as a dress now. Anyway, I put a ton of Telio stuff in my cart. And then took all of the art gallery stuff out because I loved a lot of the Telio stuff as well, and it was just much more economical. But I still have like $320 worth of fabric in the cart, which my husband and I went on our lunchtime walk, and I was like, so here's the deal. And he was like, well, it sounds like empty cart's what you need to do. Like, you're no fun. I'm just in such a mood to sew all of the beautiful printed rayons. I mean, it's summertime, and actually quite a few of the prints I put in there too were autumn ones, things that I could, because I like to wear rayon in autumn as well, or fall, because it's very easy to layer because it's lightweight, and you can very easily wear it. It transitions very easily. And also some of the autumns are all my colors anyway, so there'd be items that I could wear in the summer and the fall as we go into that, since those are my colors. But man, there were a lot of really pretty ones. And they were all rayon, some rayon poplin, some rayon challis, some were cotton rayon blends. A lot, clearly. I mean, I was putting them into my cart at like 3 yards each. I didn't put anything less than 3 yards for each one, because I can usually get a dress. I just keep thinking I would like so many more of that B6543 dress, that wrap dress. I've made 2 for the sew along, and I would literally wear those 2 dresses every day. Although I also really I just love a good wrap dress. I also really enjoyed that McCall's dress, the navy blue that has the little raglan sleeve on it. That's also a really good one. Anyway, I've just been in the mood for prints, and I hardly have any prints in my stash. Very minimal. I mean, I'm very much way more solid heavy in my stash than I am prints, which is fine because I do wear a ton of solids. And now that I'm all stocked up on my linens to have free range, it's just very appealing to me. I've not bought anything. I closed it, although things do stay in your cart for quite a while at fabric.com. So I even looked for a coupon. If anyone has any coupons that you know of, although you're watching this a week later, so it'll probably be too late by then. It'll be July. But anyway, that's the rabbit hole I fell down today. I did not purchase anything. I was good. That's not to say that I won't go back and purchase something, but for right now, I have not purchased anything. So I just feel the need to divulge to you guys because you guys understand that the struggle is real. Anyway, what is that? It's like an addiction, I feel like. Floral rayons, is that an addiction? Does that have a name, a clinical name? I feel like it should. Anyway, that's what I've been up for today, and now I've been blabbing at you for almost 8 minutes. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here and say good morning, or not good morning, it's 3:30 in the afternoon, say good afternoon, and yeah, hopefully tomorrow I can do some filming early, once I figure out what I want to film for Friday, and then I would like to do some more activewear sewing. I don't have any, other than the Sew the Looks that I want to get done. Oh, that's something I could do, because that stuff's supposed to be arriving tomorrow. I probably won't do that tomorrow though, maybe for Friday. No, not on Friday. Saturday maybe. So Friday, I have an indigo dye class that I'm going to with my sewing group. The gal is coming to us. She does the natural indigo dye bath. So you feed it. It's like an indigo dye bath. You keep it. So it's like a starter, almost like a sourdough starter or a bread starter that you have to keep feeding. But we're going to dye some fabric, and I'm very, very excited about that. And then we all go home with our own 5-gallon bucket of dye we have to feed, which we're having it at my friend's house, who has a fantastic utility basement. She works out of her home too. She has a complete sewing workshop that's on the whole top floor of her house. She has staff and all that kind of stuff, but she does have a really good utility basement that I may see if I can store it at her basement. Then I would have an excuse to go visit her when we do all of our dyeing extravaganza. But anyway, I'm very excited about this class. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, but that is on Friday, and that I'll be doing that pretty much all day Friday. The class is from like 11 to 4, and I have to get there and get home. So that's what I'll be doing on Friday. But tomorrow, I think that maybe tomorrow I could definitely get some activewear sewing done, and then work on some of the my Sew the Look stuff, maybe over the weekend, intersperse that with some activewear sewing as well. Okay, that's kind of what we got going. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Wednesday, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye. Hello, everyone. Happy Thursday. So I just finished filming tomorrow's video, actually. I tell you, this summer, I have just really, it's actually been a good thing, maybe since the COVID and all that, the stay-at-home order, but I've really been slowing things down. And I had no idea what I wanted to film today for tomorrow, and then it just kind of came to me. Actually, it was someone had commented and given the suggestion, but I don't know, I just kind of remembered it, I guess, this morning, and the Lord is good. He has been taking care of me, keeping me nice, calm, not worried, which is so unlike me, but I'm enjoying this new Whitney, this more laid back, relaxed Whitney. So yeah, I just finished filming that. I did this morning sew my ruched tee up. So it is all sewn up. Actually, you can see it right there. I put a lilac ribbon in it for the ruching part that I really kind of like. I will show that to you guys though as soon as, I will this week, but I'm gonna wait because it shows so much of the back and I really don't want to put on my sports bra right now. So I'll wait till I've made up a couple of more activewear things and then I'll show you then this week. So maybe another day, another later day. But yes, it's really cute. I really like it. It turned out really well. So I will share that one, just not today. I don't think I'm going to get much sewing done today, if any, because I have just been I've been on the computer a lot this morning, just doing some admin work. I've got some editing of other videos that I need to do, so I'm going to go ahead and get that taken care of. Yeah, so then tomorrow I have a dye class, so I'm very excited about that. I need to go to the store and get a couple of things for that I'm supposed to arrive at the class with. And we're doing a pitch-in lunch, so I need to go grab my ingredient, make a salad, and go grab my ingredients for that. But yeah, that is my plan for today and tomorrow. So I probably won't film tomorrow just because I'll be gone virtually all day. But hopefully Saturday I'll be back and be able to do some more activewear sewing. I'd really like to finish Module 3. I have everything done for Module 3 except for my Constellation hoodie pullover. So I think I might tackle that this weekend just to get it finished. Then I can go ahead and put navy blue thread. That's all about the thread. Put navy blue thread in all the machines. So then once I'm finished with that, I can move on to Module 1 because I already have the Transformer jacket is the topper for Module 1. And then I had navy blue knit that I was going to be working with, activewear knit that I had gotten that I was going to be working with for a pair of leggings and stuff on that. So I could go ahead and maybe cut that out this week, and then we can get things going on Module 1. Which I think that'll work. And then then we'll do Module 2 last. So a little out of order, but that's okay. But I'm making good progress on that. I'm feeling good about getting my modules done before we go on vacation at the end of July. Hopefully we go on vacation at the end of July. Who knows in this day and age. So yeah, I just wanted to pop on and say hi. Again, I just finished filming, so I am going to now go upstairs and do some editing before, about an hour before my husband gets off work, and then we'll go on our long walk. So, and I do need to run to the grocery store. I may wait and do that tonight though. Mask up and head to the grocery store. If I can do that not like in the heat of the day, although it's beautiful outside right now, but if I can do that, not like right in the heat of the day, I find that just better. Just because wearing a mask in the heat, it just gets to be too much sometimes. I just get kind of claustrophobic. So, but I do wear a mask when I go out, just so we're clear. I am very much team wear a mask to protect people. But yeah, anyway, that is what I've got going on today. So, yeah, I will show you the ruche tee later, and maybe another day when I've done a little bit more sewing. And then hopefully, I probably won't see you again until Saturday, but I will hopefully be doing some sewing. We don't have anything going on this weekend except for one soccer game. So I will definitely be down here in the sewing room doing some activewear sewing. Okay, I will see you guys then. Bye. Hello, everyone. Oh, hold on. Going to show you something. Happy Saturday. Yes. It is, gosh, it's only like 77 degrees outside here. We had a soccer game this morning that lasted about, it was supposed to be at 9. They started 15 minutes early because everyone was there because we had torrential storms, just thunderstorms, lightning, all that kind of stuff ever since like 9:15 this morning. They only got to play about just under 30 minutes probably of the game. Anyway, it's one of those where everyone goes running to their cars. So it's been just a really lazy day. I have done zero. Are you coming up here? I've actually been cuddling with this one a lot. Come here. Come in. There she is. Been cuddling with this one quite a bit. Sweet little thing. Aren't you a sweet little thing? Yes, you are. But yeah, I just kind of a funk. You know, getting those every now and again. The weather is not helping, although I really do love a good rainy day every now and again. You can just kind of cozy in and stuff, but I've just been very unproductive and my hair just looks really phenomenal. I washed it before I went to bed last night. But anyway, so yesterday, the reason I didn't pop on yesterday is because I had an all-day natural dyeing class. So there's a gal, Jean Holly, that is down in Bloomington, Indiana, she's a fiber artist, a textile artist. She does hooked rugs, gorgeous hooked rugs. And so she was dyeing her wool basically to do her rugs. And anyway, she's just become very impassioned about natural dyeing. So she uses indigo, madder, weld, and she even has started growing her own plants that she can then use for the natural dyeing. But those are the big ones or the three big ones that are the most color fast that you'll find on garments and tapestries and stuff that are hundreds of years old. Anyway, indigo, though, does not need a mordant, so it doesn't need anything to set it. So she came up here and taught a class on how to create your own indigo vat and then how to take care of it, basically. So it's almost like a bread starter. I have to stir it every night a certain way. You don't want to introduce too much air. It's chemistry. It was so fascinating. And she does a whole bunch of classes down in Bloomington, Indiana, where all about natural dyes and how you do all the different colors and stuff as well. But this was just on indigo, and so I have a living indigo dye vat up in my on my screen-in porch, so it can live outside during the summer. When the temperatures start to drop below freezing, it does need to be pulled inside. But yes, and she says a happy vat is one that's being used, so I'm hopefully going to be dyeing a whole bunch of stuff. But I wanted to show you what I made yesterday with my vat that I created. So we did some shibori techniques. So this on some scraps. So this is a cotton, and actually this still needs to be rinsed in vinegar for 10 minutes, and then you wash it with either Synthropol or washing soda or soda ash, or even Dawn, the blue Dawn soap. So this was one that I did by stitching. I stitched, and then we did a folding one with clamps. These are both cotton. Isn't that cool? So we just did some samples in our actual vats. I have so yeah, these are kind of stiff at the moment. But the way it works is that once it is oxidized, that molecule is no longer available for dyeing, so it doesn't bleed onto other stuff. It was very interesting. We were there from, let's see, I left the house a little before 10:30, and I didn't get home until a little after 5. And she was at one of our my sewing group's, one of the members' houses down in Broad Ripple, which is an area of in between northern part of Indianapolis and downtown Indianapolis. So yeah, it's about a 20-minute drive for me. It's not far. So anyway, that is what we did yesterday. So now I'm trying to get up some, my battery's getting ready to die. Hold on, let me change my battery. Okay. So anyway, it was a very interesting class. I really, really enjoyed it. And I've got it's a crinkle cotton gauze. And I bought a whole bunch when Hancock Fabrics went out of business. I bought, they were selling things for next to nothing. And so I bought a whole bunch of white crinkle gauze, cotton gauze, a whole bunch, I don't know, 6 or 7 yards of it, and split it with actually the gal whose house we were at yesterday. And we did, amongst other fibers, we did a really fun dyeing party, but just with Rit dye at her house. And anyway, I turned my little portion into a Helen's Closet Suki robe. Love it. It's my summer robe. I just really love it. And it was kind of a tie-dye effect. Anyway, the Rit dye, I don't think we said it correctly. It's faded badly. And it was supposed to be like an indigo color, and it's like a pale purple. Anyway, it's like totally washing out. But the robe is still in excellent condition, and I still, use it a ton. I mean, it's my summer robe. I use it every morning. So I think I'm going to put it in my indigo bath. I need to get it washed. It has been washed a ton, so it doesn't need to be scoured, which is where you wash, new fabric in like a Synthropol soda ash or the Dawn soap really well, really hot to get all the sizing and everything like that out of it, but not to change the pH balance. It was all so much chemistry. But anyway, she said old stuff's the best because it's been washed a ton and usually is in pretty good condition to take dye. So anyway, yeah, I'm excited to kind of figure out what I want to do with my robe. I think ideally you would do either yardage, or we even talked about where you could cut out your pieces. That way, if you were doing shibori, you could really pinpoint where the pattern placement was on each piece. I look amazing today. I did get caught in the rain too. I don't know. It may be better just to do a whole big thing of yardage and then cut your piece out. That might be easier to take care of too. I'm not sure. So it's just something to play around with, which is a whole lot of fun. So anyway, that's what I did yesterday, and I thought you guys might find that kind of interesting. I would love to go down to Bloomington and take some of her other classes because I would love to know more about, not that I need another hobby, like when do I have time to do all of this? But anyway, it's just fascinating, and I love the thought of like being able to, I could do it with yarn too. I could buy yarn that is ready to dye. You have to be a little careful with the wool. You have to use natural fibers too. So this really does not work for polyesters or synthetic fibers. It works on rayons, wools, silks, and cottons, linens, that kind of stuff. So anyway, it was a whole lot of fun. I think doing wool would be super cool. Super cool. So yeah, that's what I've been up to. Okay, today, so I've got all of my activewear patterns strewn about, which I could very easily work on today. I kind of thought about doing my topper piece for one of my modules today, but sorry, oh my god, excuse me. But to be honest, I am really in the mood to sew some summer dresses. I've been wearing them so much. It's cooler today just because it's rainy and yucky, but I've been wearing a summer dress every single day. In fact, I had my Monty dress on earlier today before the heavens opened. But I would just really, I would really like another rayon dress. And I have one patterned rayon piece that I think I could probably get a wrap dress out of. But other than that, all of my rayons, I don't have a ton of rayons in my stash that are even, I hardly have any rayon challis. I've got quite a few tinsel twills, which like a rayon, but I have very little challis. And what I do have is I have one that's a print, a floral print, and then everything else is solid. I just have a couple, but I'd really like to do that Butterick dress, the B6543 in a rayon, and do the flutter sleeve on that. I think that would be a really fun one to do. And also just going through, I have two big binders full of dress patterns, just going through those and maybe picking out some and trying something new even. But yeah, but I'm on the fence. Do I want to pull out another pattern? Because I have such a mess with patterns everywhere right now. And so many plans, like I feel like I need to be working on my plans. Maybe I need to start making less plans. I need to get through these plans and start making less plans so that I've got more of a window of just free for all where I can just do whatever I want. That's probably important to keep that balance in there. So anyway, and actually I'm looking, I've got, like all of my linen, that I am glad I bought because that will get used, if not this year, definitely next year. It's all in my colors, and I love to sew with linen all the time. So whatever doesn't get sewn up this summer season will get sewn up, next year or whatever. But I'm looking at my bins, and I do have room to store all of that linen. So I'm wondering if maybe I should sort my fabric here at some point, which would probably be a good idea. Anyway, I'm babbling. It's been, I don't even know, 6 minutes almost since I've changed my battery, but I just wanted to check in. I still have my ruche tee I need to show you. I just don't know how much sewing's going to get done today, just because I'm just not feeling it. I'm just kind of in a dip, kind of in a funk. So yeah, if I do make anything, I will definitely show you, and I will definitely show you the ruche tee, which is right there, before before the end of the week, so that you guys can see that. And I'm sure once the week starts too, I'll be sewing up a storm. I want to get a sew the look done for Lisa and Whitney's. I can never remember the hashtag. Make the look 2020 is what it is. I really want to get the sheared dress because my thread came in, my elastic thread, and then I was going to film a tutorial on how to do shearing while I was making that dress. So so that can be a tutorial that goes up in between the swimsuit and the next dress I'm going to do. So anyway, that's kind of me right now. But yeah, I just wanted to I just wanted to check in. It's not a phone. And say hey, and yeah, I'll check back in later. Bye. Hi everyone, happy Monday. I did not vlog at all this weekend, other than I think I did pop on Saturday for a little bit. I just really hit a low, sorry, I also have lunch in my teeth. That's very gross, sorry. It's like 12:30 on Monday. Done my grocery shopping. I have one kid that went to a friend's house for the day, and so I got him all shuttled off. Come on. Anyway, I have been really writing the up and down type wave blues. I think I've mentioned I know I have mentioned on here before that I do struggle with anxiety and depression, so I have to be really careful about noticing the signs when I'm starting to, so that I can stop before things get too low. And I think I did. I think I was very successful at that. I'm feeling a lot better this morning. There's a really good, we're still doing online church. So our church has not opened its doors yet for in-person services. So it's still all online. And we had a really good message yesterday that really, it was a good one. It really helped pull me back out a little bit. Anyway, so the blues equals like no sewing. I think the only thing I've made so far this week is my ruche tee that I had cut out Monday. Well, actually I had it cut out forever, but I sewed up everything else on Tuesday. I sewed that up on Wednesday, and that's like the only sewing I've done all week. Now I am looking around at my sewing room, and I think I've mentioned that it is a complete disaster because I just have patterns everywhere and then athletic fabric everywhere, which is just kind of what I'm working on for the most part right now. I think that's starting to get to me a little bit too. My house also really needs like a good clean, like not just the typical, excuse me, surface cleaning, but it needs like a really good clean. So I'm going to be doing my zones this week to do a really good deep clean. I'm tackling the kids, the upstairs. Our upstairs is 3 bedrooms upstairs. Our master is on the main floor. So the kids are upstairs with a bathroom that they share, and then there's a guest room that's up there. We use that a lot because we have family that come visit a lot. But anyway, I cleaned the bathroom, they clean their own rooms, and then I'll probably just do a dusting in the, I mean, no one uses the guest room, and we haven't had guests since COVID, so I'll just do a light dusting of the guest room, vacuum. I'll do the hallway and the guest room, and then the kids are in charge of their own rooms, doing the deep cleaning there. I really need to get them onto their own bathroom, but to be honest, I don't know that I trust them. I know they need to let that go a little bit, but to get like a really good clean job, because whatever they do up there, they just destroy that bathroom. But anyway, I think that's going to help make me feel better. So I think this coming weekend, so today is Monday, so this coming weekend, if you are in the US, is the 4th of July, which is obviously a holiday weekend, and I mean, I'll be definitely spending time with my family during that weekend, but I think I'm going to put aside, I think my husband's taking Thursday off, so, and he has Friday off for the holiday, even though the 4th is on Saturday. So he'll have a nice 4-day weekend off, so that will be nice, and we can all do something fun as a family. But I think I may take one day to really tidy up my sewing room and to even do some cleaning, just gets so dusty in your sewing room, right, because of all the thread and all that kind of stuff and the cutting of the fabric. There's just a lot of dust that it creates. So I think I am going to task myself to do that, but not until this weekend. So I think I'm going to do that on, I don't know, sometime this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, sometime. I think that my creative juices will definitely get flowing a little bit more. But today I do want to finish cutting out the Belize skirts. So I had cut out of my, that Transformer jacket that I made, I had a little bit of fabric left over, and I'm cutting out a skirt, which is the Belize shorts and skirt pattern from Itch to Stitch. And so I cut out what I could out of that fabric, and I didn't have enough for the shorts that go underneath it. So I had some other fabric that arrived from Fabric Fairy that is a stretch woven athletic fabric. It's a wicking one. I think it's a Nike even. But anyway, it arrived, and so I'm going to cut out the shorts, and I still have the shorts that I'm making are kind of a burnt orange, like a burnt orange rust color. So I have my machine set up with that color thread right now. So I think I'm going to go ahead and sew up that Belize skirt so I can do the shorts and then switch over to white to do the skirt. And then I'll have white on everything because I would like to go ahead and get cut out my Cocoa Wawa raspberry dress and do the shearing. That is the dress that I'm really hoping to showcase for Sew the Look on Friday, and it will be my entry into the hashtag Make the Look 2020 that Lisa and Whitney are putting on. So yeah, I think it'll be once I figure out the shearing, which is mostly figuring out settings on your machine and adjusting bobbin tension actually. I am going to do a video as soon as I figure it out. I haven't done a ton. I've done some elastic shearing, I just haven't done a ton. So I'm going to play around with some samples before I get into my dress, but I would like to cut that out, and I think I'm doing a hack. So the dress of that pattern is just a midi length dress, but I'm going to actually cut it shorter and then attach a ruffle to the bottom to mimic the look of that Everlane dress. So it'll still be a midi dress when all is said and done, but the lower third will be a ruffle, and then the rest of the skirt will be the skirt that goes with the dress. So, I mean, a pretty simple hack, but a hack nonetheless. So that is kind of my plan. I'm going to do that, and then I will come back, and I promise that I will show you the ruche tee before we are done with the week. I'm actually going over to my friend Evelyn's tomorrow to do some sewing, just to hang out and do a little bit of sewing, and we're going to eat lunch at her house and stuff. I was going to take a dress over there because I really am still in the mood to sew up some prints. But I have one cut of rayon challis, a nice one. In fact, I think it's an art gallery print that I've had in my stash for a couple of years. My husband bought it for me for my birthday. Maybe like a little over a year, like a year and a half. I think it was last year's birthday. So I think I do want to make a wrap dress out of that, but I'm going to wait and get some more athletic wear under my belt. So I think tomorrow I am going to do that at her house, get some stuff cut out tonight so I can just take it over there already cut out and then just work on my serger the whole time while I'm over there. I don't even think I'll take my cover stitch over. I'll just do everything I can do on the serger and then come home and do all the cover stitching when I get home. But I will definitely show you guys what I make over there. And yeah, anything I get made up today, I will definitely come on and show you. I don't think I'm going to do a lot of time lapse today. Mostly just because I'm just kind of tired. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to finish cutting out the Belize skirt, get that sewn up, and then cut out the Cocoa Wawa dress, the raspberry dress, and yeah, get started on that, and then get back to my activewear sewing. That is the plan. Okay, we'll see you guys in a bit. Ooh. Sorry. It is still Monday. Clearly I just got out of the shower. It's like Monday night. It's close to 9 o'clock at night. You coming up here? Anyway, I just wanted to pop in here. So I did get my skirt all sewn up. I will show it to you tomorrow when I get back from my friend Evelyn's house. And we're comfy. She has her spot, you know? So I will show you that tomorrow evening before I edit the vlog and get that up. I have cut out all of my navy stuff. So I've cut out my Constellation hoodie that's, I'm not doing the hoodie part, I'm just doing the high collar on that one. Because I'm going to do the hood on the Jaylee jacket. I've cut out the, it's a really nice, I don't think it's a suplex, but it's a really thick activewear fabric. The navy blue that I bought from Fabric Fairy, I think I bought 2 yards of it. So I got a pair of stride leggings cut out. I got just a regular racerback bra, but that Power Sports bra. And I got most of the cashmerette spruce tank. can remember the name of it. And then I cut out in a contrasting fabric the sides of that spruce tank, because I just really liked the way it looked on the green one that I did. But I did, instead of doing the V-neck, because that's really hard to do with the fold over elastic, I just did a scoop neck. So I did the same line as the V-neck, but I just scooped that neckline out so that it'll be easier to put in the fold over elastic. So we'll see how that goes. I still have quite a bit of width. I have the whole length of that fabric left and some width left. So I just folded that up and stuck it with the other scraps of fabric that I've got. If I want to use that for, I don't know, like a tank, like I could do a spruce tank with a whole bunch of different colors going on if I wanted to at the end. We'll just kind of see what I kind of end up with. So, so quite a bit of fabric. Not a lot of width, which is what you need for the stretch, but I could probably get small pieces cut out of something. And then I have quite a bit of the fabric from the Constellation hoodie still left. And I thought I've just put it aside for right now, but I'm thinking I might do another pair of Luna Lounge shorts. The Love Notions Luna Lounge shorts. I did those in kind of a rust color and I wear them quite a bit. And I think I would love a navy pair, I think. And this is a thinner fabric than the rust ones. It's a thinner sweatshirting. So that might be kind of nice. And a navy pair of comfy shorts would be kind of nice. So I'm going to think on it. I'm also doing a pattern test, I think, next week. So, and I may use it for that. Maybe. So anyway, sorry, I just really made my eye red. So I have five projects cut out. Oh, and I also cut out the fabric that I used for the contrast on the spruce tank. I cut out a Simplicity tank, just the same one that I did the kind of white one with, but I did do the petite adjustment on that. So I've done the petite adjustment on that pattern, and I'm also going to do it on the Good Sports tank, but I'll wait until I cut that one out next, which will probably be once I get to module 2, I think. Yes, I think the last 2 of my merino polys both go into module 2, and I haven't even started in anything with that one yet. So I've also made a switch, and I'll show you guys. Sorry, my eye is so dry. I'll show you guys a little later though. I had some brighter orange swimwear fabric that I got in the remnant bin at Joann's, like back in January maybe, well before COVID, thinking I would make a swimsuit out of it. Well, I pulled it out because the kind of the desert orange that I got from the fabric store is a little too muted for the oranges of the other stuff that I got. So I'm going to flip-flop them. I'm going to use the one that I bought back in January. It's a brighter orange for module 1. And then that desert orange that I love, the color's gorgeous. I'm going to make myself a bathing suit out of that one instead. I have 1.5 meters of it though, so I can make quite a bit actually. So maybe I'll do something else activewear related with that as well. But anyway, I kind of decided to make that switch just so my oranges go just a little bit better. I think that's it. I think that's all I have to report. So now, oh my God, look at my eye. What is going on? I think it's the lights. I don't think it's swollen. Okay, on that note, I will check back in with you guys tomorrow evening when I get back, or tomorrow late afternoon when I get back from my friend Evelyn's. But fingers crossed that I can get really buckle down and, you know, with no distractions, because it'll just be the 2 of us over at her house and be able to get that done. Okay, I hope you guys have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Okay guys, I'm getting ready to leave to go do some sewing, but I wanted to show you all my new ruche tee. So here's the back, and obviously this can get ruched as much or as little as I'd like. I put this kind of a lilac colored velvet ribbon in there just for something kind of fun, like a fun little a detail. So this is the relaxed fit. So there's a relaxed fit, relaxed, fitted, and skinny, I think, are the 3 fits for this t-shirt. This is the relaxed one, so this is the loosest one, and I chose the short sleeves, obviously, which I really like, and I think the neckline's kind of fun. You can still see the sports bra, and then obviously see the sports bra really well through the back. Yeah, I think this is a great little workout tee, and I love the whole monochromatic thing I got going on here. So thumbs up for the ruche tee. Now we can move on. I have my skirt that my golf skirt that I will show you when I get back later this evening because I have it packed away because my friend wanted to see it because I think she's also a golfer. So she wanted to look at it and see if that's something that she might want to make as well. So I will show you that when I get back, as well as everything that I'm able to make today. So happy Tuesday, everyone. I will check back in a little bit later. Okay, I'm back from my friend Evelyn's. I did not get this navy blue sports bra done. Sorry, that's a lot of cleavage. I did not get the navy blue sports bra done, and nothing's been cover stitched yet because I just got home. But I wanted to show you what I made. Okay, so this is the navy blue, so I haven't hemmed it yet because I need to just set up the cover stitch. I just need to put the thread on the cover stitch, and I just got home and haven't done that yet. But here is my spruce tank. I didn't think I would like this sports bra with, it's all twisted too. I just threw it on real quick to give you the full effect. Okay. There we go. I didn't think I would like this color with this necessarily, but it really doesn't bother me. I mean, it's not the same, but it really doesn't bother me. So this is the spruce tank from Cashmerette. I did the V-neck version, but instead of making it a V-neck, I just scooped it out. So this is where the V-neck version hits on the spruce tank, and I really like it. And I took in a little bit off the shoulders from my previous one, and I really like where that's fitting now. I like where that's sitting. Yeah, I did fold over elastic to finish off the front and the back. I made another pair of stride leggings. These are the cropped lengths, so not the capri, but the cropped. They've not been hemmed yet. I really love this navy blue fabric. It is really nice. It feels like a really nice pair of leggings. So there is this one. Let me get changed real quick. Okay, and this is the Simplicity 8338. I think that's right. I did do the petite adjustment on this one, so this one's higher than the other one I made. It's not been hemmed either because I just need to get to my cover stitch machine. I didn't take it with me. But there is this one, and instead of self fabric for binding, I obviously used fold over elastic, which I also really love. I think that's a really easy, fun finish. Yeah, I like this little fabric too. So there is that, and then I finished off, hold on. I finished my Constellation hoodie. So this is the topper for Module 3. So now Module 3 is completely finished. I was just waiting on this. These navies don't really go all that great together, but it'll give you the idea. So there we go. I shortened this pattern by 3 inches as well. I did a petite adjustment, so I took an inch out of the top here at the arms. I took an inch off the bottom because there is a seam right here where the bottom of the zipper is. I took an inch off the bottom of this piece, these 2 pieces here, and then I took an inch off the bottom here where the band gets added. So the pockets and everything are an inch shorter than normal. So I took a total of 3 inches off. And then in the back, I did the petite adjustment across the back, and then I took another inch off here, just like midway, and then I took an inch off the bottom. So I took it in 3 different places, but I love the way this turned out. I think it's just gonna be perfect for, just for anything really. Nice for the walks, perfect for Colorado. But yeah. Okay, I'm really quickly going to take off my leggings and show you my skirt. It doesn't go with anything I'm wearing right now. Well, kind of, I guess, with the pullover. But I will show you my skirt really quick. Hold on. Alright, so here is my golf skirt. It's got nice big deep pockets. There's the shorts underneath. The pattern is meant to be able to see the shorts just here out of the side. I think that this asymmetrical hem's kind of cool, but I think next time I may just do the curved hem bottom and the front and the back instead of having the wrap detail to see how I would like that. But I love the pockets in this. That's going to be perfect for for golfing, to put golf balls and stuff like that. But yeah, I think that I need to make a top for it now. But I think that was a great use of the excess Liberty fabric that I had left over. so there you have it. Let me put my dress back on and we'll do some more chatting. Okay, so there you have it. I look like an absolute and total mess right now. So I went over to my friend Evelyn's today at, left at 9, but I got there about 9:30, and then I was there, she fed me lunch, sweet thing, and we sewed from like 9:30 until, with like, I don't know, 30-minute lunch break, until a little after 3, and then I came home. So that's everything I got done, which is pretty good, considering we were talking like most of the time. That's the problem when you have like sew dates like that. The chatting, I'm not nearly as productive, which is totally fine. That's not really the point. But I was very happy. I did the Constellation hoodie first, was really pleased with how quickly that went together, and I'm very pleased with the end result. And then I got the spruce tank made up, then I got my leggings made up, and those made up really quickly. Then I made up my spruce tank and the simplicity tank, and then I decided I would come home to do the finishes on the neck bands and armholes with the fold over elastic, just because I just know my machine better with the zigzag. Fold over elastic's not it's not a technique that just easily comes from me. I just haven't done it enough. So I do have to kind of concentrate, and I wanted to be on my own machine to do that. And I'm glad I was. I got that done just real quickly here now, because it's now almost 5, so I got home a little after 3:30 and then did that real quick. So now I need to go make dinner. But I just wanted to check in and say, yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about my progress. I seem to be, now that I've done a few of these weekly vlogs, it seems that Monday and Tuesdays are my most productive when it comes to sewing. And then, because I spend a lot of time at the end of the week, maybe a little sewing on Wednesdays, but for the most part, Thursdays and Fridays, I feel like I do a lot of filming. For the videos, which you just don't see until they actually come up. So those not stuff that goes into the vlog, which is kind of funny. But my plan tomorrow, which you won't see till next week, of course, is to finish the sports bra. So it's all cut out and ready to go. And I just did the plain racerback version on this navy one, because I just kind of wanted a simple one for the navy color, since it's a nice neutral. So I'm gonna sew that up real quick, and then I'm gonna set up the cover stitch, just because it just needs navy thread put on it, and do all of the cover stitching. I just have hems on both tanks, and then the hem of my pants. And I'm trying to think if there's any cover stitching I do on the sports bra. I think maybe just around the band is about it. So anyway, that's all I have to do on that. And then I think I'm gonna start on my raspberry dress. We'll see how far tomorrow comes, because I do have cleaning I need to do. I do have actual housework that needs to happen a little bit. So anyway, that's kind of what we got planned. I think that's all I've got for today. I'm gonna let you go so I can go get all of this edited and uploaded. I keep saying every week I need to do this as I go, kind of, like every couple of days, edit what I've got, but I've not done that. So I've got a whole week's worth to edit real quick. Not real quick, just this evening, and get that all uploaded. So I'm going to let you go for tonight. I hope you enjoyed my week, and I will see you guys tomorrow, or definitely on Friday and Sunday and yada, yada, yada. Okay, see you soon.